What's up, guys? Welcome to Burly Tech. My name is Burly. Today we're going to do a review of the Nanoxia DS5. DS standing for Deep Silence. This is their silent line of cases. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's dive in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the front here. The front contains just an all chic white front. Inside you can see that these doors do open, hiding multiple 5 1/4 drive bays. The second door here has a couple of 140 millimeter fans. We'll go ahead and get some light here. Alright, so the front here holds a couple of 140 millimeter fans. One feature that I did like about this is if you press here, these fans actually do come out. Let's see if we can get it out. So that's kind of a cool feature that they did. They put these on a hinge, removable dust filters behind the fans, so that when you go ahead and clean them, you can go ahead and remove the dust filters here, and those come off as well. Kind of a cool feature there. These are green fans. I'm not sure if they are LED or not. The ones that I tried did not light up. However, it looks like they are LEDs inside. So again, to the top here, 5 1/2 inch drive base here. We do have a reset button as well as fan controller. And if we go to the top of the case here, the top of the case gives us our front I/O, our audio in for headphones as well as microphone, our power button, 2 USB 3.0 and 2 USB 2.0 ports. We're going to go ahead now and go to the side of the case here. No window on this version. However, if you wanted to put a window, I don't see that it would be too much of a problem. We have front air intake here as well to try to be able to get as much air into those fans as possible. Behind the fans, you could put a 280 millimeter radiator if you wanted. Alright, going to the back of the case, we see 4 grommets on top. This is for if you wanted to mount external water cooling. Your motherboard cutout here. Back fan looks like it supports 120 millimeter fan, or you could put a small radiator back there. We have multiple slots for your PCIe graphics card slots, as well as a bottom mounted power supply there. And we have, you can see here, nice shiny feet, lifts the case up off the ground, approximately 1 inch. The side panels are held together with thumb screws, excuse me. Let's go ahead and take some of these thumb screws off. Let's look at the back side of the motherboard tray. We'll go ahead and unscrew those next. Alright, we've taken the back panel off. We see that it is lined with foam here. This is a pretty thin foam. However, it does add some weight to the panel. This panel just kind of sits into the chassis and then is held together with thumb screws. We're going to go ahead now and put the panel on the ground here. Take a look at the back of the motherboard tray. Motherboard tray shows lots of grommets, a little bit of space for cable routing, as well as nice areas to run zip ties. It does not appear that you can put a 3 1/2 inch drive or a hard drive back here. However, there is plenty of room for hard drive cages there to put all of your hard drive needs. On the other side here, we are seeing the air intake as well. Cut out for the motherboard if you did want to go ahead and run water cooling there. You could put your block and have easy access to the back of the motherboard. Let's go ahead and look inside now. Alright, the other side panel here you can see, let's zoom in, we can get a much denser foam, a little bit of a pattern there. It helps with the noise isolation. This panel is also about 5 pounds. This is a very heavy case. I don't know if I said that. Shipped is about 40 pounds. So, very heavy case, if I do say so myself. I'm surprised that the UPS guy didn't throw it, because I would have. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this panel down. Inside we see multiple grommets. There is our 140 millimeter fan. I think I might have called it a 120 before. That is a 140 millimeter fan. They gave you a box of goodies inside, as well as this huge pigtail of wires. This can go ahead and easily be routed back behind the motherboard tray. We have our 5 1/2 inch drives there, our 3 and a half inch, or 5 1/4, excuse me, and 3 1/2 inch drives there. Inside here we can put a couple of 2 1/2 inch drives. There's our wires here for the front fans that do kick out. This hard drive cage here is held together with a thumb screw. I did take that thumb screw off already, but this does just slide out. This whole thing, you can remove it if you wanted to, as well as the 2 bottom cages as well. The top 5 1/4 inch drive bays are held in with pop rivets, so if you did want to take those out, you would have to drill those out. One thing we'd like to see is the more use of screws versus pop rivets, especially for our modders. No PSU shroud in here, unfortunately. However, it's not too hard to make one. What I do like about this case is the excess use of grommets, multiple areas as well, so that we can do some good water cooling. This case does at the bottom here have 2 foam areas where you can, 3 foam areas where you can mount 140 millimeter fans there, or if you wanted to, you could mount a 280 millimeter radiator in there. There is plenty of room for that. This motherboard tray here will support MATX, ITX, ATX, and I believe EATX as well. So all in all, this is our review and unboxing of the DS5 by Nanoxia Deep Silence 5. All in all, very good, solid construction case with excellent room for modding and the abilities to go ahead and make it your own. Hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you dislike the video, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me why. We're going to be doing more of these videos every day. I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day.